In this video, we will be going over a new front projector from JVC, the LX-NZ3. JVC is mostly known for their very high-performance dedicated home theater projectors, but this new model brings great JVC picture quality to a new, much lower price point. We'll go over the new tech in this new model and discuss the pros and cons so you can make an informed decision to know if the LX-NZ3 is the right projector for your home theater or media room. For simplicity, we will call the new projector the NZ3 throughout the rest of this video. Now let's get started. We have to say, the NZ3 sure has a lot going for it from a feature and technology standpoint. If you have followed the video world for very long, you have probably heard a lot about the latest picture technology, HDR, and particularly HDR-10. HDR greatly improves color and contrast. The brighter parts of the picture become much brighter, while the shadow details and blacks get even closer to real life. This all sounds great, but there is a catch for front projectors. The HDR-standard wants the display device to be able to output at least 1000 nits, which is a measurement of brightness. In other words, the metadata in the video feed expects the display to be able to get really bright. For flat panel TVs, this is no problem, but most front projectors can produce about a max of 200 nits, far short of the 1000 nit minimum. When HDR first came out, the projector manufacturers had to really scramble to come up with a software solution that prevented the darker scenes from being way too dark. JVC developed a system they call auto tone mapping, which looks at the incoming signal and makes adjustments so the picture is best suited for a front projector. This is the same technology they use in all of their high-end front projectors, all the way up to their $30,000 model. They also keep evolving this tech by providing free software updates that take advantage of anything new they develop. The video world has given JVC tons of praise for their auto tone mapping, and it's considered to be one of the best systems out there to make HDR great on a front projector. The wonderful news about the NZ3 is it has the same tech, so you can enjoy HDR content like it was meant to be seen. When you look at the higher end JVC models, you'll notice most of them are typical lamp-based projectors, which is how almost all front projectors have been designed for years. However, the very top of the line model uses a laser as the light source. JVC calls it their fluorescent laser phosphor illumination system. Ever since we saw our first laser-based front projector a few years ago, we have been in love with several things about it. First, the colors are just amazing. To our eyes, they look closer to real life. Secondly, unlike a lamp which lasts around 1,000 to 1,500 hours, the laser light engine is good for up to 20,000 hours. That means you'll never have to worry about the lamp dying on you right before the big game. Finally, laser light engines are capable of producing a very bright image, which allows you to overcome light spilling into a media room where you may not be able to get things pitch dark like a dedicated home theater space. As you might have guessed, the NZ3 uses JVC's fluorescent laser phosphor illumination system for a spectacularly beautiful and bright image. This is pretty amazing for this price point. In a dedicated home theater space where you can control the lights, this means your image will have just a ton of picture pop. Or in a media room where you might not have the ability to make the room totally dark, you will still have a super bright image for you and your guests to enjoy. As far as screen sizes go, you'll be able to go big with the NZ3. It should light up a huge screen with the right screen material choice. Our home theater experts can give you more advice on screen size and screen materials, so please feel free to reach out to us for any questions about the perfect screen size for you. You can also play with our free 3D home theater design tool at audioadvice.com. For those of you who are contemplating a do-it-yourself installation of the NZ3, you'll be happy to know it's also compact in size and fairly lightweight. It's just a shade over 13 pounds, and it's about 16 inches wide by 13 inches long and almost 6 inches tall. Coming from a company that has installed thousands of front projectors, we like the fact the NZ3 has a large amount of both horizontal and vertical lens shift. You do not have to worry about getting it precisely centered on your screen in less than an inch, since you can easily dial it in if you get pretty close. Since this projector is so easy to physically install, we expect many people will do a DIY installation. For those who purchase their NZ3 from Audio Advice, we will send you our exclusive tips and tricks guide on how to get the best picture for your system. Some early laser-based front projectors were pretty noisy to keep the light engine cool. This is not the case with the NZ3 at all. In eco mode, which for most rooms will give you plenty of light output, it is almost inaudible at 29 dB. Even in full mode for maximum brightness, it's only 34 dB, which is pretty astounding. The NZ3 has two HDMI inputs, but HDMI 1 is the one you'll want to use, since this one is the one that supports HDCP 2.2 and all of its wide range of colors up to 4K at 60p. You can control the NZ3 with its included remote, and JVC also gives you an RS-232 input for home automation control systems. So with all of these pros for the JVC NZ3, what are the cons? There are three. First, starting with the next model up, the NZ5, JVC offers lens memory. This allows you to have different zoom settings, which means you can have one for full widescreen for a 2.35 or 2.4 screen. To get the full movie theater experience, we do feel widescreen is the way to go. With the NZ3, you can only do a 16:9 HD TV image. Of course, you will still be able to enjoy widescreen movies on your 16:9 screen, but just not in their full super wide glory. The second con is how you go about doing the initial setup. The bigger JVC models and a lot of the other home theater projectors offer electronic adjustments of the zoom and focus. This means you can be right in front of your screen to really nail the focus using your handheld remote. With the NZ3, there are knobs on the projector you have to turn manually for zoom and focus. Now, this is only a one-time thing, but you'll probably need someone to help you really dial in the focus. Finally, JVC has a super cool system in their upper end projectors, starting with the NZ5 for calibration that they call AutoCal. If you want to really get into it and get close to what a several $100 video calibration might cost you, you can do it for under $200 with the other models by purchasing a measurement device called a Spider X and using JVC's free software. The NZ3 does not have this available. However, we felt if you want to get deeper into calibration, you can do a lot with a Spears and Munsell test disc with the NZ3. Basically, the cons are things you get if you spend almost twice the price of the NZ3, but they are certainly in no way deal breakers for this simply amazing laser projector. If you have an older projector and you've been thinking about getting a new 4K model, or if you're considering moving to the fun of big screen home theaters, you should definitely have the JVC NZ3 on your list. It's just simply amazing that you can get a laser light engine and JVC's great HDR auto tone mapping with the stunning image that the NZ3 produces for well under $4,000. We hope this review has given you a better idea on how this JVC front projector might fit in with your home theater. If you have any questions about the NZ3 or any of the other upper end models in the JVC line, give us a call, chat with one of our experts at audioadvice.com, or stop into one of our Raleigh or Charlotte, North Carolina showrooms, and we'll be happy to help you select the right projector for your home theater or media room. In the meantime, thanks for watching this, and if you've enjoyed watching this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on the latest home audio and home theater content. And we'll see you next time.